Hello.
Hi. There's a few people here. I think there's 4 waiting, it said. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren. Good afternoon.
And hopefully some other people will come in soon. It is early here. What's the time? You're about 2 p.m. your place?
Yes, 2 p.m.
7 o'clock in the morning here. So
that is early.
I'm just going to add a little bit more sunscreen, only because it's like a moisturizer, just so I'm really moisturized before I put my primer on.
I probably should have sunscreen. It's 80 and sunny here today.
It is warm here,
but
it is humid and it's weird. Humid. We have not used any heating at all whatsoever yet.
That's good.
I know. How's the hubby?
The hubby's doing better. Every day is better. He's still crabby and in pain, though. You know. So that's I went shopping for a little bit yesterday, but I came home so I could be here. I try not to be gone for too long.
So it wasn't that long ago that he had the body takes
no,
a while
it was
to
like
heal.
A week and a half ago.
Oh, well, that's
And he doesn't go back. He goes back to the doctor on the 16th. So we got like a little over a week.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to get started.
Me too.
I'm going to use the Guerlain. This is the 24 karat gold primer. I really like
it. Do you like that?
I do. I do really like it.
Because that's available here, and I was thinking of getting it, actually.
I do really like it.
I'm going to use the Dior for the Velvet Veil.
It smells, it reminds me of Chanel. Like that sweet floral scent.
So is it more of a glowy primer, though, or?
No.
No. Okay. That'd be okay for me then.
Like it doesn't, I don't think it's glowy.
And how is Margot, Maria? Margot is good. Margot is in the room. I can hear her rustling around.
Does she have toys that she can play with?
She does. They're out in the other room, though. An empty box is the best thing. The people are not sure if they don't know it's a cat. I'm not talking about my child or anything like that. Just so people don't get the wrong idea. Anyway, I've got the 3 brothers. I've only got a son. I've got always surrounded by boys. It's nice to have, even though it's a cat, it's nice to have a girl around again.
That's how I feel. I feel like I'm surrounded by men. Which is why I bought a girl dog. The last dog we bought was a girl because I was like, I want a girl.
Yeah. My other Solomon being the boy, and then we've got Patriot. Yeah, all boys. All the dogs we've got are boys. I can hear her. She's under the table behind me doing something. I'm not quite sure. Tom Ford Traceless Soft Matte Foundation I'm going to put on today.
What shade do you have?
I have 5.6, I think, Ivory Beige. I think it is. Your 5.6 Ivory Beige. It's going to shake it a bit. And I'm just going to grab a brush. I think I will grab a Sonia G one to put it on with.
Lauren, I'm using the Guerlain Gold Skin Matte. And I have shade 2N. I was going to try and mix the Guerlain foundations, but the new one that I got, the Terracotta, is still just a little bit too deep, even mixing it with this. So
What was the shade you got in the new one?
3 Cool.
Yeah, I got 2.5 in it, and it's perfect.
Yeah, I should have got the 2. But I think it'll work in the summer.
Yeah.
And summer will be here, hopefully, soon. They say it may. The temperatures are supposed to drop again, so we're not going to keep this 80-degree weather.
Oh, well, that takes a while to really kick in there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then once your fall, or autumn, we call it, starts, the temperature drops really quickly too there, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it kind of eases into fall much more than summer.
Oh, okay.
We don't really have a spring. We kind of go from cold to hot. Whereas we go from summer, we gradually go down and it goes into winter. Like we actually have a fall. But no spring ever.
The yeah, because like it's fall here and then it's May, so you're getting towards end of fall, beginning of winter, and I still have not used any heating yet.
Yeah.
And that is can't remember ever doing that. Like by now we usually have the fire going in the evenings.
Really?
Yeah. That was the NARS Corrector that I just put on in medium. I've been using that, and I put it on just before I put some foundation, and it's really good because I have those quite prominent veins under there.
Hi, Locke.
Hi, Locke.
Yes, Lauren has the year-round good weather. For concealer, I'm using the newly reformulated Dior Forever Skin Correct. I finally picked up the new one.
Actually, I'm not putting oh, there we go. Actually, I'll just go back a bit and go down here. Yeah, I'm just putting people's comments up. I forgot to do that.
I like this concealer a lot. I think it is beautiful.
So I was just looking at a headline flashed up. So also in Texas, someone ran over some people.
What?
It said, I mean, it was just a headline. It just flashed up and it said car ran over 7 people injured or something like that. I don't know. Not too sure. Concealer. I'm going to use the Dior Forever.
So we're using matching concealers.
Oh, is yours the new formulated one?
It is.
Yeah, I love it. It's really good. Really good.
Elizabeth, the new, I just swatched it. I swatched the new Dior up against the old Dior. The new one feels a little bit creamier, if that helps. More hydrating.
The Dior is more hydrating. I found the other one a little bit thick, whereas this one's probably, it's on par with the Chanel, the Sublimage, I think it is, for under my eyes.
Right.
And that's because it's hydrating.
Yes. Yeah. So hopefully that made sense. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I can't watch the news. I can't. It's all bad all the time.
You can get a bit too much of it, and sometimes in the evenings I don't watch the news either, and sometimes for the different ones on my phone I just take off the notifications because otherwise you're forever bombarded with these headlines that flash up all the time. It's just too much.
Maria, Kevin wanted me to ask, Do you have a holiday today?
No.
Did you get a holiday for the coronation?
Oh no.
He was like,
but every year we have and it's around June, and now it's going to be called King's birthday, but we have Queen's birthday. So,
okay.
yeah.
He was like, oh, well, they should have a bank holiday. And I was like, well, I don't know. He's
No.
like, you should ask her. And I said, okay, I'll ask her tomorrow.
And I got my husband came home, what was it, Saturday? Today's Monday and Saturday, and had flowers. And he goes, oh, happy Mother's Day. And I was like, pretty sure Mother's Day is next weekend.
Well, do you
And
have the same Mother's Day as we do?
Yes, so it's the second Sunday in May, is that right? Yeah. But I think your Father's Day is different over there.
Because I know that like England has a different Mother's Day. They have like Mum's Day or something. That's
They do. Yeah, theirs is in
different.
February or something, isn't it? Or I don't know.
So I just wasn't sure if you had the same. But if you have the same holiday, then yes, he's a week early. But
Yes.
it's better than forgetting altogether.
I said Mother's Day is next weekend because Harrison's birthday it's actually today.
Oh.
And Mother's Day always falls
A week before.
After that.
A week after.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But he's started a trial today, so he's probably busy with thinking about that. And
all right, for powder, I'm using the Sicily loose powder, but in shade Rose. I think it's called Rose. Yeah, Rose Orient. So it's shade number 3. I don't like it as much as I like number 2, the matte one. It's still pretty, but it's not as good. It's also not, if I was using a rose or a pink powder, I prefer the Dior, if that makes sense. But I will still use it.
have you probably haven't. So who's been watching? Oh, we really like it. It's on, I think, at HBO. Love and Death. Have you seen?
I've seen it like pop up when I open up HBO, but
It's really good.
not seen it.
It's really good.
I just finished binge watching Gossip Girl.
Oh no, I've never seen that.
I've seen it. I've watched it years and years and years ago, but I needed something to watch, so I rewatched that.
Love and Death has got great music in it. It's really good. And it's based on that true story.
I'll have to check it out because it's like the first thing that pops up when I open the app.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good. So they put out first 3 episodes straight away, and then on Friday the 4th one was dropped, and then I think you have to wait another week. Now I think there's about 7 episodes. So yeah, it's really, I just like the music, and yeah, it's really good. And it's odd that it's based on true story, so that's quite well. It is. It says this is a true story, and I have looked it up, and it's quite interesting. Yeah.
All right, I'll have to watch that. For bronzer, I'm going to mix these 2 shades here from Pat McGrath. So I have Desert Glow and Nude Honey. So I'm going to mix those together.
So are they warm leaning, or what are they like?
One is warm and one is cool. So Nude Honey is cool.
Yeah.
But then Desert Glow is warm.
Yeah. I quite like having 2 bronzers, one that's cooler and one that's warmer. I'm wearing them both. I quite like doing that. I do that with my Guerlain one, the terracotta ones.
Yeah. Most of the time I take the cool one on first and then layer it with the warm, but I'm just going in with both right now.
I'm going to use the Hermes number 3.
I love that bronzer. That's really, really pretty.
It is. Smells so good.
Which shade are you using? You have
3.
two shades, right?
Yeah, I got Atlas, which is warmer, but I quite like. It's like with the Chanel bronzers. I've got all 3, and the lightest one is really warm, and the Chanel cream bronzers. But sometimes that's all I put on for a bronzer, just get that little touch of warmth.
Yeah.
And it's the same with these. I quite like, having both of the shades.
Yeah.
But it is silky smooth, like silky smooth, and smells so good.
It does smell really good.
I know there's some people that think that they shouldn't have fragrance. I hope that like Hermes, Guerlain, they always keep the fragrance. I love it.
No, the Hermes powders are really, really nice. Like the fragrance of them are really good.
They are beautiful.
Lauren, you haven't picked up the bronzer yet? I think you'll like it. It's really good.
Yes, get it on sale if you can, though. Well, I mean, it'll never be on sale here, but over in the US, if you can get it on sale, because it is quite expensive.
Yes, I would agree.
And for eyeshadow, I'm going to use Tom Ford in Peach Dawn. I did a video on Hazy Sensuality, but I never did a video on the Peach Dawn, so that's the one I'm going to use today. Just take the brushes out. Peach Dawn.
I'm excited to see what you do with that.
Did you like this or not?
I thought that those 2 middle shades look very similar on the eye.
They do. It's more with one like this. I mean, you can wear all 4, but probably 2 at a time.
Yeah.
And they look good wet, but I just like using them dry. I like more of that softer look. But I've used it wet as well. It's just I never did a video on it.
No, I mean, I think that it's fine. Like the colors are good. The formula is great. I get frustrated when there's no definition. The colors just blend together.
Yeah, probably actually out of all the shades, I love this one the most.
It's very pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think what I will do, I don't really want to use too much. I think I'll go with that one first. And
it's very light. That one's the really, really pretty color. It's just frustrating. Very frustrating.
So did you get all 3? Did you get Golden Hour?
I did. I picked up Golden Hour yesterday when I went shopping. I picked it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I do have it, but I haven't even unboxed any of the stuff that I got yesterday. And I got a new Tom Ford perfume. It's still sitting there.
Oh, which one did you get?
Soleil Neige, I think is what it is. Soleil Neige.
Neige. Those Soleil ones.
It's like a citrus. It's fresh and citrusy.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. See, you were complete. I mean, that's nice. I like those sort of fragrances too. But see, I got the cherry smokes.
Right. No, and that we're total opposites.
The other morning, Tony said, "Oh, that perfume is really nice. What is it?" And I said, "It's my hair products. I hadn't put on any perfume. That's the All Bay."
Oh God, that's amazing.
Although Tony also picked me up a week ago. It was the Lost Cherry. I know that's been around for ages, but I love that. I'm not organized with my brushes, so I'm trying to find my brushes.
I happen to agree with Tony. The Orbe products smell amazing. Like I love them. I have the body cream and the shower gel. So It is a great scent. For blush, I'm using the new Pat McGrath blush in Divine Rose 3. I really, really, really like this shade. I think it is beautiful. Very, very pretty.
I'm gonna catch up with some comments, hadn't I? I use the All Bay perfume. Yeah, I don't know whether I get the perfume.
I'm going to use the Guerlain Luminizer, and this is Cool Ivory.
I found with this, with these, I just don't put a lot on, and I think they look, well, for me, I think they look better when I just don't put a lot of this. Don't go crazy with all the full shadows, because they are quite, you know, they're quite shimmery, aren't they? So
yeah.
Now I just need to find another brush. Oh dear, what's this one? This is Rephr 13.
Let's see. Do the new Tom Ford eyeshadows last all day? Any creasing, fallout? I have not noticed any creasing. No. There's definitely no fallout. And I do think they last all day. Now, I always put an eye primer on underneath. But, yeah, I mean, they're just like all of his other wet dry formulas. They're really, really good.
Yeah, there's no fallout. And I wear an eyeshadow primer as well. But I have to with my oily skin. But they do last. Oh, they're beautiful. There's a beautiful formula. But I think the most popular was the Hazy Sensuality.
Yeah. I think it's the most universal, like, color story.
Yeah.
That's what I wore yesterday. I used all Tom Ford when I went to the master class, and I used that quad.
Oh, how was that?
It was really cool. It was just on their fragrances.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which was great because I don't own a single, until yesterday, I did not own a single Tom Ford fragrance.
Oh, didn't you?
No. I've smelled a lot of them, and I've thought about it, but I just have never bought one. So
and you guys are lucky over there too, because you get more sales than we do here. They do come up for sale every now and then, but you'd get more over there. So
yeah. So I picked up. They had a like a gift with purchase. If you bought a perfume, then you got like a little travel size atomizer kind of thing, and you could pick any scent. So I got a different scent to kind of layer them. But I don't remember. It was something Portofino, but I don't remember.
Oh, yes.
It comes in like a turquoise bottle normally.
It's just called Portofino, isn't it, I think?
I don't know. I'm not certain. But they paired really, really nicely together. Yeah. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Dior Eden Rock. I absolutely love this. Love it. Love it. I'm going to start with, there we go. The camera's backwards. I'm going to start with this like light tan shade. But it was good. Nordstrom's was having their triple point sale, and they had all sorts of beauty events going on and gifts with purchase and stuff. So that was fun. And I talked to the La Prairie rep, and she was like, "Oh, you just missed, we were doing facials." And I was like, "Well, how do I get a La Prairie facial?" I was like, "You need to sign me up." So she took down my information and said they're doing them again in July. And I said, "Okay, I want one."
And when they give a facial there, is it in a room, or is it
Yeah.
just out there? Oh, yeah, because I wouldn't get a photo out in the public.
No, it was not out in the public. It was back in the like a room. But I was asking about some products. And so she took my makeup off and she did put on a bunch of La Prairie products for me. And this new serum that I really, really liked. But she's like, we don't have any in the store yet. They haven't sent us. And I was like, okay. Which was good because I'm sure it's like $700 or $800. So I didn't need it, but it was really nice.
Did you ask them what they're doing with their makeup? Like, are they going to ever bring out something else, or?
No, when she was taking my makeup off, I was like, well, I am interested in another foundation. I'd like to get a different shade. And she was like, we have none. We have no foundation at all in the store.
And why is that? Is it manufacturing, or are they
yes, she said that it was manufacturing. But she said that something on TikTok blew up and they don't have any more foundations.
Oh, yes, I know. That was the girl that with Mascara Gate.
Oh, really?
She did a TikTok on it.
Oh, well.
Quite a while ago. It is a beautiful foundation, though. When mine runs out, I'm getting it back up. Yeah, I will get, the cushion and the liquid one with the concealer in it as well. I'll buy them again once I've used them.
Well, I wanted to get a shade that I could wear now, but I guess I won't be doing that. Well, that's not true. I could order it from Selfridges. And it actually is a lot cheaper at Selfridges. So maybe I'll do that. But no one else, unless they buy it overseas, no one here can get it because all the stores are sold out. I looked at every department store, Costbar.
I think Neiman Marcus has got it.
Nope.
The cushion?
Oh, I was looking at the liquid.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I was very frustrated with that. But no, I didn't ask, but I could. Next time I go in there, I'll ask if they're going to ever have more makeup.
There's only one place in New Zealand that sells it. That's Smith & Co.'s. It's never on sale La Prairie, ever.
Well, can you get it from Selfridges?
I can, but it doesn't really run out any cheaper.
Oh, really? Because of like the duties or?
Well, the exchange rate and then, but yeah, well, it's because I've got to add on the 15% tax that we have to pay here. So it doesn't really, even though shipping's free, it doesn't really run out much cheaper. Okay. I'll probably double check that again, but I'm pretty sure it's like when they have a sale on their Sisley and that. Although Smith & Co.'s are getting better at sales, they seem to have 2 or 3 a year now, and there's 20% off beauty, and they never include La Prairie, but they do with La Mer. And I've started using a lot of La Mer. So what I'm going to do now is when I need backups, I'll just wait for the sales here and grab it. But La Mer is, it's pricey, but yeah, I really love it.
The foundation is $280 here in the States, and it is $210 at Selfridges.
I think it's nearly $400 here.
So that's a huge difference. $400 is a lot.
I think it is. Oh, I can't double check because I'm using my phone for this, but I think it's something like that.
That's a lot of money, Maria.
Yeah, it is. When I go overseas this year, I'm going to buy a few backups of things if I can.
You're going to stock up, I hope.
I am. I'm not going to take a lot with me.
That's what I was thinking last night when I was watching your video. I was like, you shouldn't bring any makeup. You should just buy all new.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll bring just basics.
Yeah.
And that's it. Because I'll be buying a lot there. So, and definitely that new Chanel boutique. It's huge.
It looks really, really gorgeous. I love this blue. It's so pretty. It is so, so pretty.
Oh, my finger right there. I'll move my hand over. I don't know whether it's funny. And I don't know, do they have that in Nordstrom? But here in New Zealand, it's Smith & Co.'s, that perfume. They
do
have a sticker over that word. So
yes.
Oh, they do. Oh, okay.
I bought that for my coworker. They had that candle at the cosmetics company store. And so it was significantly cheaper than if I were to buy it at Nordstrom. But I bought that for my coworker because she loves Tom Ford fragrances. And I thought she would appreciate the name.
Oh, yeah. Right. What am I doing now? Blush. I'm going to use the Beiges, the Water Fresh blush. And this is in Light Peach, which I thought would go really well with the eyeshadow. So
I need to use those again. I haven't used mine in forever.
I love them. I use them a lot.
I need to bring mine out again, and I'm going in with that white. Oh, so you're using your finger.
Yeah, I use my fingers to put this on. Tap, 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 tap. I mean, you can also use a beauty blender, beauty sponge, or brush as well, but I don't know. I just think they go on beautifully just using your fingers, and I just like just the lightest amount.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the Beiges is anyway. It's not all about huge payoff or anything like that. It's just about, you know, subtly enhancing
your natural beauty.
Your natural beauty. That's right. But I have got the Guerlain Luminizer, which I'll just let this dry down a bit, and then I'm going to put some of that over the top because this is really subtle, so it just keeps it all subtle. So see the eyeshadow, I didn't put a lot on.
Right.
Just a little bit, and I prefer it like this. Actually, I prefer, I think in this year, my makeup, I'm tending to keep it even more subtle than I was. And I think it looks, for me, I think it looks better. I prefer subtle, really.
I think it looks pretty with just the few shades, like in a light way.
Yeah, so I didn't use, here it is. So I didn't use the shade here. This is more of the gold. So I didn't use that. I mean, you could if you want to go in here and here, but I didn't put any with these colors either. I didn't put any on my lower lash line. And normally I started putting shadow on my lower lash line because of the vein through here, but now that I've got a decent color corrector, I sort of feel like I don't need to do that the same to hide those veins. So,
and which color of color corrector do you use?
Medium in the NARS. So I only got this a little while ago. I'm new to this, but I mentioned in my video the other day, I love it because it's got the tiniest applicator, so you don't put on too much, and also it's not drying. I did find the Chanel one that I've got in here because I had that color corrector as well, but I find they're a little bit drying, so they may reformulate them, so which would be good. But
were they not part of the reformulation of the other?
I don't think so.
You know how Chanel reformulated their...
Or did they? No, I don't think so.
Okay. Because, yeah, Chanel just reformulated whatever their correctors, their concealer stick. I wasn't sure if those were part of it. Oh, I'm so mad. I was going to use the new Westman Atelier eyeliner, and I completely forgot. This is the Guerlain. This is the Guerlain Mad Eyes Precise Liner. And it's really, really good. But I was going to use the Westman Atelier. But I forgot that I had it out.
And then that's it, I think. Yes, I think that's it. Lipstick. So I'm going to use a Dior Lip Maximizer, but I was talking to Liz about this. So I've got the one Coral, and then there's the new one. I think it's limited edition for their summer. It's in Tangerine, but the Tangerine isn't on the Chanel US website, which is odd. So
maybe it's not available yet, but will be soon.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. So this is even lighter, so it's quite light. So this is the Coral and Tangerine. Coral, Tangerine. But I love them. I've got quite a few now.
I do too. I think they're really good. For mascara, I am using the Westman Atelier I Love You. And it is a really, really good, clean mascara. I like it. Now, I know that Westman Atelier is coming out with new eyeliners, but I don't know if they're available yet. I forgot to look. I got this in like a kit, but now they have different shades. I think mine was just black. But if they are available, they are really good.
I love the Westman Atelier blushes. I think that they're beautiful. Let's put my headband away now that I've got it all. See, I don't know. This year I'm thinking less is more with makeup. I just think subtle is the way to go. Some people might think it's boring, but I think it's nice.
I think most of mine is probably subtle most days. For lip liner, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. This is definitely one of my favorites. Except it needs to be sharpened.
Which one is that?
Iconic Nude. It's just
now I've got
more of a brown pink versus like Pillow Talk is more pink.
I'm here. I'm just going to try and find my perfume. Oh, it's behind me. That's what. Oh, I've got cramp in my foot. The Chanel, the Paris, which I only just got. So, and this is in the 50 ml size instead of the 100. You would like that. Have you got this one, Liz? You would like this. This is the rose and a bit of citrus and
that does sound nice.
Pepper. You would like that.
That does sound very nice.
Bottles. Yeah.
For lipstick, I'm using the Hourglass, these new lipsticks, and I have shade Tide, which is one of my favorites.
Right, I'll be back in a sec.
All right, and now for gloss. And I have been using, this is not new at all, but this is what I've been reaching for a lot lately. This is the Chantecaille, and it's in shade Lucky. It's just a beautiful shimmer. I really like it. And I think it goes perfect with most shades. Yes, Iconic Nude is so good. So good. I use it most days. It's either that or the Chanel Nude Brun is what I reach for most days. Aww.
No, she's so good.
She's so precious.
She is. She's actually been very good. I thought she might play with all the cords and that, but she hasn't, because she tends to come in and chew the cords sometimes, but but
she's testing out your makeup.
Yeah, I think she approves.
She is so precious. Now, how old is she?
She's about 5 months. What is it? She was born at the end of December, so January, February.
Oh, so she's
April. 4 months. Yeah.
Okay.
And she's doubled in size, I think, since I got her.
Really?
I've had her about 3 weeks. Where is Solomon? Solomon died. Solomon, he would have loved her. He loved cats. 7th of February, I think it was.
Yeah, so now we have Margot to keep us entertained.
Yeah. No, Solomon was my one and only Newfoundland. He did a lot of winning, and but I won't get another Newfoundland. And I decided, like, I used to have cats a lot growing up, and so I decided to get a cat again. And then I saw her, and I said to Tony, she's pretty chill. Tony said, and I said, I found her. So she just heard a bird.
I don't know if my dog will come up here, Lauren. The dog is downstairs with Kevin, and she is protecting him on the couch. I don't think she would come up here.
So does Kevin have to get up and move around every so often and things like that? Does he have to sort of,
He does. Yeah, he gets up and he'll walk around a little bit. But other than that, he just lays there, resting, trying to get comfortable.
Lauren, did you ever watch Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris? Did you ever watch that? Have you seen that, Liz?
No.
Oh, I love it.
What's it on?
What was it on here? I don't know. It would be on, I'm not quite sure what would be streaming on over there.
Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris.
Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. It's really nice.
Is it a movie or a TV show?
It's a movie.
Let's see. All right. I found it.
There's lots of new comments here. What kind of kitty is Margot? Margot is a Persian. She's pretty chill. She's sitting in my arm. My arm's getting tired.
All right. It says that I can watch it on Amazon Prime. Thank you, Ski.
Yeah, you'll really like it. It's sort of quite whimsical, and it's great. And most of it, once you is at Dior in Paris. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a British one, so yeah.
All right, Kevin probably would not like it, right?
No.
No, okay. I'll have to
Tony watched it with me, but he sort of was. Yeah, it's one that I'll watch quite a few times. I've seen it twice now, but it's one that I would watch quite a lot. Probably like The Devil Wears Prada. I've seen that so many times. So This is the same sort of one. Yeah. She is. She will fall asleep like that. Yeah, she's fatty.
She's precious.
Got a Buddha belly. I don't know.
Because I'm trying to find stuff that him and I can watch together.
What does he like?
He might like that Love and Death thing you were talking about.
Yes, I think he might. Yeah, no, I think he will. The music in it is really good. So Tony on Spotify was listening to the soundtrack on it because it's really good music. It's from the 70s. It's really good. Late 70s, early 80s, and also the acting's really good in it too. But
he just
I think he would like that.
He just started Ted Lasso.
I haven't seen that.
TV series about a football team, a British football team.
I just finished watching a series. I think it's been around a while. The docuseries on Charles Manson. I was going to say Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson, because that's always quite fascinating. So that's just bizarre. That thing.
He's kind of creepy.
Well, also the followers. You know how long they followed him for.
I'm sorry, Louise. That is YouTube does that sometimes.
There we go.
YouTube does that.
Yeah, it can do.
It is annoying, though. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can link my thing. Let's see. Can I comment? No, I cannot.
Ted Lasso. I'll have to have a look at that and maybe recommend it to Tony.
It's British football, but I don't know what it's about. I just know that the guy is a coach of I think he is the coach. I don't know.
One thing we just watched, and it's funny. It's called The Jury, and it's and a little civil trial goes on, and they're all actors, apart from one person who thinks he really is on the jury, and they're all odd, these jurors and that, and the guy is so lovely. Anyway, it's really, really good, and it's quite funny, and I think it's called The Jury.
Sounds like something I would like.
Yeah, it's good. And that was on Netflix, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. It might have been.
Was it a TV? Anyway. It was a TV series?
Yeah. There's about 6 or 7 episodes or something.
Okay.
The Jury is good. It is funny.
Okay.
And
Jury,
the guy's so
Jury
nice.
Duty?
And that's called The Jury, I think. Can't see.
Does that look familiar?
I can see it on the screen. Yeah. Jury Duty, is that what it's called? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Right.
Because all the different people are really quirky in that, but the guy that they've chosen is just so nice. You know, you're thinking surely he will, because there's just bizarre stuff going on. So even like the judge, they're all actors apart from him. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Kevin might watch that.
Yes. Tony thought it was funny, and so did I. I thought it was really good. So we just finished watching that.
All right, good. I got some new ideas for us to watch because now that he's home and just watching a lot of TV.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I don't think you'll like Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris.
No, he won't, but I will. I can watch it.
But see, Tony likes quite a few, what else does he like? He likes the movies, the old Unforgiven and those sort of ones too. He likes the Marvel ones, and I don't like those. He likes all sorts of stuff.
I don't like him either.
No, I just sort of can't get into them really.
No.
thinking what else I've seen recently that is quite good. I don't know. Oh, I watched Afterlife again with Ricky Gervais. I think that's really good. I like that one. So
I haven't seen that either.
oh, haven't you? Has Kevin?
No, I really need to get out.
Oh no, yeah, Afterlife. That is really good. It's really good. Like it's funny and cringeworthy, but really clever as well. But it's also it's that cringeworthy sort of thing. But it's also quite deep as well. But it is he just comes out with these, not just him, but the other people in it, all these quirky characters. It's really good. It's really funny. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, no.
The lady that I talked to at La Prairie just texted, I can get a La Prairie facial on July 18th.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. I'm going to have a La Prairie facial.
Well, I'm very jealous.
And I want them to use the like really expensive stuff that I'll never be able to afford myself.
They will, because I want you to buy it.
Well, I'm not buying the gold line that costs $1,200, $1,400 for a jar of moisturizer.
What about the platinum line?
Yeah, that's just as expensive.
I know. They have the sale sets at the end of the year, and it's like $8,000.
It's like crazy.
I'd rather buy a bag for that. Even that's a bit crazy, but yeah, no, I'd rather buy something else than that.
Exactly. Give me a purse that will last forever.
But if you can afford it.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. If you can afford it, do it.
Right, what is the time? It's 7:56, so we've just been going just under an hour. So I think we will wrap it up now. And I'm going to do another video today, so later this morning. And I'm going to have another coffee.
Yes, because it's bright and early for you.
It is. So no, I just got up, had a shower, and did my hair and fed
no
all
bank
the
holiday.
animals.
Kevin will be disappointed that it's not a bank holiday.
Oh, well, hey, why?
I don't know.
Kevin, it's all right. Don't worry.
He really thought you were going to get a day off for this coronation.
Oh, okay. Did you watch it? Did he watch it?
No, we were asleep. It came on at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually started at 7 p.m. in the evening here, the big lead up to it, and it didn't actually start the actual coronation. I think it was 10 p.m. So it wasn't so bad here.
No, we did not watch it. I've seen some of the photos online, and that's about it.
And this is, no one's asking, but I thought I'd tell you. So this is the latest nail polish. Is it Muse? Yes, 125 Muse in Chanel. But I think this is sold out in the States.
I think someone did ask about that. I swear.
I've picked up 5 of them, and I'm going to get another 3, but they haven't got the other 3 here yet in New Zealand. I love the nail polish. I've picked up all the Dior, and that's the first time I've actually used Dior nail polish. So I picked up all those and that box set as well with the eyeshadow palette in it. And
that's so pretty.
It is. It's really pretty.
So now you have 2 of the eyeshadows?
Yeah. So what I could do is the one that I've used, put in there, and take the new one out, and maybe like if I end up doing a giveaway or something later, I could just pop it in that. Yeah. But I like collecting those sort of sets. Yeah. That was dear here. It was $460 here.
I thought that was a beautiful, beautiful set. I loved the packaging. The nail polishes all looked gorgeous.
Yeah. And the nail polishes, not all of them are repeats, are the same, as what's released in the summer. I think there's 2 that are exclusive to that set.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think a couple of them. I'll have to have a look. I was saying to you earlier, I might actually do a video showing the Chanel nail polish I've got and the Dior ones. I think I haven't done a video just solely on nail polishes, but I think I might. Just got to work out how to do it. But
yeah, that would be nice. I've never used them because I always get my nails done, so I don't ever.
Yeah, I mean, I change my probably every 2 or 3 days. I just like to change the color, and I'm sort of used to doing it myself now. But you need time to do it. So I either pick, like last night, to get them so that they cure properly. You've really got to set aside time, because otherwise you end up getting up and doing something and touching something and it ruins them. So I do base coat. 10 minutes later, I do first coat, and then I wait half an hour. And then I do my second coat.
Oh, really?
And then I wait an hour. So I really need like an hour and a half, 2 hours to do them. So often I do it later at night, like start about 7:30, 8 at night. So they're all set. It's because I don't sort of have that length of time often during the day. Sometimes I do, so I'll do them. But if I don't do it like that, I tend to, you knock something or, yeah. And I do like this new nail polish. I think it gives it's higher shine than the other ones. I think it might also set a bit quicker as well. And I like the long brush on it too, similar to the Dior ones. So, yeah.
I need to try them.
Oh, I love them. I mean, you just got to have the time to do it. And to begin with, I wasn't that great at putting them on, but I've got better at it, especially on the other hand. So I'm left-handed. So it was the other hand, you have to use my right hand, but I've got better at doing it. So, and I've got quite a bright one. So the Chanel ones that I want to get, there was a sage green that hasn't come here yet. I want to get that. There was one here that's really bright, and I really like it. I'll probably wear this in the next shade that I wear. Oh, in a typical, like, lavender that I love. Yeah, that's so really I picked up that. And also, this shade. I love this shade. Diva 143.
That's beautiful for summer.
Yeah, I might wear that one next. And I picked up a coral. I do like my corals. But the Dior one in Rivage, I wore that the other day. This is more of, I don't know what this one is. What's this one? This one is a Premier Dame.
Oh, I like that one.
But the Dior Rivage is beautiful. As I said, I wore that the other day, and I think that's a gorgeous color. I've also got Eden Rock, but I haven't tried it yet. So I'm just stacking them back up. So those are my nail polish. I have tons of nail polishes now. I've decided that I've got to set aside one of my drawers just for my nail polishes.
Really? Are they all Dior and Chanel?
Mainly a Chanel. I think I've got.
Do you have Hermes or Gucci?
I've got one Gucci. It's a pink one. It's sort of like that 50s pink. That sort of pink. And that's a really good nail polish. I've got one of those. I think with Chanel, I've got about 25.
That's a lot.
Something like that. Yeah. So it might be more, but anyway, I'm going to set aside a drawer and I go through them. Like I said, I change it every 2 or 3 days. I go through, try the different colors. There's some I prefer more than others, but yeah. But so far, I do like the new formula, and I think they do give a beautiful finish. It's also a bit thicker, the formula as well. And I think that's what gives it that higher shine. But yeah, really good. Oh, the watermelon shade is gorgeous. That came out. I actually might get it back. I probably, if I can, get a backup of that watermelon shade that came out with those oversized eyeshadow and blush. And the watermelon shade is beautiful. Okay, so that's it. We will love you and leave you, and we'll catch everyone later, and hopefully next month we can do another live. We missed a month, but hopefully get back into it. And next time it'll be on Liz's channel. So we'll see you all then. Have a great day, evening, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.